It's Friday night and live on 2K Sports. Bring it. Bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Murray out there with Harris. And for the Pelicans, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Robinson is out there with Isaac. Then it's King, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard. So the Pelicans win the tip. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Pass to Portis. Giannis outside. They set the pick. Outside for Murray. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Murray's got the opening basket of the game for the Bucks. King with it. About 1 minute into the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Left side, Jones. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Rejected by Harris.
Well, a sound defender is Harris with excellent fundamentals. Shows you good timing on that block, too.
For 3, Murray. Rebounded by Isaac.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's King. He had 27 points last game.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Murray against King. Isaac a screen on Murray. King with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. A fadeaway. Murray with the defensive effort.
That's their 4th attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis. Pass to Giannis. Murray against King. Pulls it from the elbow. He gets it in there. Murray's got 5 now.
You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
King against Murray. Over to the wing. Jones from outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks. And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
It's his first trip to the line. Unfortunately, Clark, Jonathan Isaac has been plagued by injuries throughout his career.
Yeah, he has. I mean, he came in with a lot of excitement around his potential, and injuries have kind of derailed his growth. But he's still an exceptional defender, versatile, and a good rim protector. He can guard all 5 positions, and that's always valuable on any team. Well-timed play that time by Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Bucks leading by 5. Harris passes to Portis. Good, and Harris gets the assist. 6 points for Bobby Portis.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there. Isaac's got 5 points so far.
Outstanding footwork from Isaac on that play. Breaks up the defense and gets himself a good shot.
Harris outside. Outside Portis. Wide open look here for Murray. It's good from long range. He's got 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Jones. Fires from way outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
The Bucks working the ball around. To the inside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Murray against King. Jones looking for an opening. Back to King. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Murray. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Robert Williams is checked in for Robinson. Bagley comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Strus is subbed in for Vanderbilt. Now, here's Strus. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
King, the pass to Strus. Back to King. Bagley against Giannis. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Strus. Still scoreless. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
Murray outside. Harris against Jones. Pass to Murray. There's the triple. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Strus. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Harris. Pass to Murray. Harris up top. Giannis outside. Lets it go with the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Strus. Williams a screen on Murray. King the pass to Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Bol comes in for Max Strus, and O'Neal subbed in for Jones. And then for Milwaukee, Trent comes in for Trey Murphy, and Porter subbed in for Harris. Now here's King. Hasn't made one yet. Bol, that's good.
Bol, more slender, but really showed his strength on that finish inside. He's lean, but he's got some mean to him as well.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Bol after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Bol finds Bagley. Here's King. Offline with his 3.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Now here's King, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. And it's good, 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Porter kicks to Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Back to Trent. And Bol pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
King left side. Back to Bol. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Bucks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Milwaukee. So for the Pelicans, Isaac's checked in for Williams. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Royce O'Neal. And King subbed in for Wright. On the court for the Bucks, they've got Porter. Antetokounmpo out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 2 spot. Pass to Bull. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Milwaukee leading by 11. Out left to the wing. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Porter's such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
Nice D from Porter.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you, Kevin.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. King outside. Back to Bull. King against Porter. Cuts it 5 from 18. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bucks leading by 16. Outside, Porter. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there. They're going in.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
14 feet away, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. Pelicans trail by 20. King outside. Bagley finds Isaac. Here's Bull. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Isaac left side. Now here is Harris, defended by Thybulle. Bagley against Porter. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
King outside. Over Porter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
That bucket in no time at all. Porter's got a pair of triples in the second now for Milwaukee. King, the pass to Thibault. Back to King. Isaac a screen on Porter. From the high post, King, that's good.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. So for the Pelicans, Robinson's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Vanderbilt comes in for Bagley. And it's Herbert Jones in for Matisse Thybulle. The Bucks also with the sub. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. Harris against Vanderbilt. Harris kicks to Murray. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Murray's got 16.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
King. A rebound by the Bucks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Here's King. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. New Orleans moving the ball around. Murray against King. Over Murray. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his fourth rebound in this one. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Bull. Jones against Harris. King drops in the layup for 2.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Harris. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Bull. Nice shot by Portis.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Pass to King. Got a piece of it. Over Murray. King's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harris dishes to Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 18 points in the game.
You know, even against tight defense, Murray has a number of ways he can score inside. He's not the strongest guy there, but he's flexible and creative.
Murray against King. He's off on that one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Here's King, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I don't think the defender could keep up with his speed. It's that simple. So he cruised in for the layup, and that's a heck of a move there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Antetokounmpo beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the
terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And time to take it back to that first half now. How about what Giannis Antetokounmpo was doing?
And what he did to those defenders, you know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his hands.
That may be the only way to stop him, because even against doubles, he's been accurate. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Jones is out there with King. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5. Back to Harris. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Isaac. Misses off the right iron. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 41% for the game. Now here's King. Now Vanderbilt, still without a basket. And here is King. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Gary Trent.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
It's Jones on the wing. Pass to King. For Murray. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The drive by Giannis. Murray outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Milwaukee. King, the pass to Robinson. Back to King. Driving inside. Murray with the defensive effort.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Murray's got 24.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
King, the pass to Isaac. Harris with it. Jones covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Murray for 3. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting
really fueling this run.
Outside, Jones. Vanderbilt, a screen on Murray. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Milwaukee.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Harris outside. Back to Giannis. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For New Orleans, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Robinson finds Jones. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Pelicans, Williams, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Torrey Craig in for Isaac. Pass to Craig. Williams, a screen on Murray. Here's King. Back to Craig. Outside, Jones. Now, Vanderbilt. Here's Williams. He's covered by Murray. Count that bucket. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Craig. King outside and stolen by Murray. Drops in the breakaway layup. Murray's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
A wide open look here for Craig. Off target from three-point range. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
King outside, looking to end his cold spell. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Harris finds Murray. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Craig passes to King. Williams a screen on Murray. Here's King, and he lays it straight in. King's got 11 points.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Murray. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Jones. And here is Vanderbilt. Williams with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones from outside. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Took him no time at all on that one. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Max Strus is checked in for New Orleans. And the Bucks with some changes. And so it's New Orleans with it. King left side. 6 on the shot clock. Nice D from Porter.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Here's Galloway. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Porter with the steal. And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Amir Coffey's checked in for Jackson.
Milwaukee substitution.
So it's the Bucks now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 5 to shoot. Trent, the 15-footer, good.
I love that shot from Trent Jr. I mean, stepping in from the line. That gives defenders something else to think about when defending him.
Now, here's Craig. Nothing on the board. King outside. Tries a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Galloway. Craig defending. Jordan against Williams. Jordan inside. Yep, it counts.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Trent against Drews. King outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Trent passes to Porter. The shot misses. New Orleans has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. Then it's Jordan. And it's Galloway in at the 4. Just 4 to shoot. And Coffey gets it to go. Coffey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right side, O'Neal. Pass to Strus. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. King outside. Over Porter. And that one goes long.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
And stolen by Bull. Here's King. A rebound by the Bucks. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 11-footer, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
A natural scorer, Porter Jr. is superb at being able to play through contact and still finish the shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Porter. And it's King with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. It's Strus on the wing. King inside. Guarded by Porter. King's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Back to Trent. Bucks passing it around. Jordan against Robinson. And stolen by Bull. Pass to Strus. Back to O'Neal. To the middle. It's intercepted. And here we go. Moving it up. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
King outside. Pass to Bull. There's O'Neal with the 3. And the Pelicans miss again. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's King. O'Neal outside. Pass to Strus. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
There's Porter with the 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Now King, the wide open shot from Strus. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's a screen. Here's Porter. Off the left rim and out. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. King outside. There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Coffey. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Boy, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating, finishing after setting a solid screen.
O'Neal outside. It's Strus on the wing. No good from outside. Milwaukee's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Strus passes to King. Here's Bowl. King outside. Over Porter. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Trent kicks to Porter. Jacks up a 3. And Bowl pulls it down. The Pelicans shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. King, that's good.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Trent with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Back to Jordan. And a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got 26.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So for the Pelicans, Marvin Bagley's checked in for Robinson. Vanderbilt comes in for Max Strus. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Royce O'Neal. The Bucks also changing it up. Sims is checked in, and it's Jackson in for Amir Coffey. Porter with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Takes a 3, and Jackson with the basket on the assist from Porter. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Thybulle. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Bowl dishes to Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's King. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
And here's Porter. Jackson passes to Galloway, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
King with it. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset, in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Now, here's Trent. Here's Sims. Vanderbilt with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thibault kicks to Vanderbilt. To end the run. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Now King. Bagley with a screen on Porter. Here's King. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Porter against King. Porter passes to Jackson. Back to Porter for three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's King. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Puts up a three. Galloway, no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. King outside. Back to Bowl. And he banks in the layup.
Few players are as tall as Bowl. I think which makes him a legitimate threat to score inside almost at will.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeJounte Murray.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Down low. The shot's good from Sims.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. Trent outside. The Bucks working the ball around. King with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Vanderbilt.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Slim picks up the foul.